There's been way more information coming to light about the Try Guys and Ned Fulmer situation and the process that went down in order to get Ned out of the workplace. I'm sure you guys have heard by now that Try Guys member Ned Fulmer is no longer at the company due to him being in what he calls a consensual workplace relationship with an employee below him. Despite the fact that he is married and has 2 kids with his wife, who is also featured on the Try Guys YouTube channel quite a bit in videos and podcasts, and the girl he was working with and having a relationship with was engaged and had been with her fiance for 10 years. It's a tragic story, and more has been coming to light as it's been clear this relationship was a lot longer than the public originally thought. Word spread to the public at the beginning of this month when him and Alex were seen in public in New York City at a Harry Styles concert and at a bar. They were also seen in early May having a meal together. People have been wondering how long everyone else at the Try Guys have known about these two, and if they had only let Ned go from the company due to the public's reaction. It seemed like they had been cutting him out of videos for the past couple of weeks now, so they were already in the process of separating themselves from him prior to the story going absolutely viral. But former BuzzFeed employee and friend of the Try Guys gave a little more insight as to why the guys couldn't come out to say anything too soon and what the process was of having Ned leave.
I just had a totally random thought that I had this morning. It has nothing to do with anything and is all alleged. My friends are incredible people who did what they legally could do while certain processes and investigations took place and concluded. And anyone talking about a timeline is crazy. And I know that they were doing what they could do in the meantime. So they were doing something, trust me. They were doing stuff. But what they are allowed to say versus what the public can know is very different. They also were very accommodating for certain families involved, and that they care about their employees more than anything. And they are taking steps to ensure that their employees are okay. Also remembering that they lost a friend. There is no such thing as a consensual workplace environment when there is a dynamic of power involved. I don't care what your opinion is, that's just a fact. Just all totally random thoughts I had this morning. And men, go to therapy.
There's clearly a lot more that went into this than some people think. A lot of people are just thinking he was fired because of cheating. And like I've said before, cheating is horrible, but that isn't why he was fired. I believe even if he was single, him having a relationship with an employee below him while he is an owner in this company, it would be a fireable offense due to the power dynamics. People dating a coworker isn't a crime, but if a boss is dating someone, that's an issue and a liability. Someone cheating on their wife is bad, but not a liability for a company. But because he is a boss, a face of a company, and it was with someone that was working below him, that is the issue. It's still unclear where Alex is in all of this, but I don't think she's at the company anymore, honestly, for her own good and choice, probably. At least, I don't know how she could show face in the office again if she was still working there. And I can't imagine the comments she and the Try Guys would receive if she was still working there and in videos. Her literal video partner unfollowed her on social media, so I just know if the two of them ever filmed a Food Babies episode again, the comments would pick it apart how there was tension and whatnot. People online have literally gone through nearly every video Alex and Ned were ever in and dissected every sketchy or weird thing ever said, trying to find times where they seemed to be a little too close as coworkers.
Congratulations to both Food Babies, but I have to give my favorite award to Alexandria, who not only beat me by 1 second in the speed round, but also shares a love of drinking ranch dressing straight from the bottle.
To Ned, because you have a hot wife.
People have also come out of the woodworks to say they never even liked Ned and always had some weird feelings about him, and have taken clips from old videos to show why they felt that way, because they didn't like some of the things that he was saying in certain videos that the Try Guys made.
Do you think you have a better marriage than Keith?
No.
That's a lie.
Do you think now that you're married, you have a better marriage than me?
I think mine's more realistic. I feel like
Feels good.
I'm 35, but not if I close my eyes.
Really?
Like, I just feel like I am excited to be 35. Married, no kids, on the couch with my husband, drinking wine, employed.
Wow. So, but that's how you feel emotionally? You feel like you're there?
I don't know. I have a lot of, like, 40-year-old friends, I
No
will say.
kids, 35.
Rainy, I
Good
love
luck
that.
fighting that biological clock.
She doesn't want kids, maybe.
Maybe,
at
well,
all.
Well, maybe.
I love this for you, Rainy.
Ned, you and Ariel are so cute together. Is any of it just for show?
Yeah, sure.
He's telling the truth.
It's like Instagram. Sometimes you post the photo that's like the cutest version.
I don't need your explanation.
This one girl in particular even posted a video sharing exactly the moment she realized she didn't really like Ned.
Not to be another person hopping on the I've always hated Ned Fulmer bandwagon, but I can pinpoint to the day when I stopped liking him. It was February 12th, 2020, and the Try Guys had just posted their guys making DIY Valentine gifts, or whatever the video is called, and all the guys were making gifts for their significant others. And Ned said he was going to make heart-shaped crayons because he was making them for Wes, and a gift for Wes was basically like a gift to his wife. For Valentine's Day, just because a woman gives birth and becomes a mother, it doesn't mean she stops being a whole human being who deserves nice things tailored to her interests, especially on a holiday that is themed around romance. That is your wife, or I guess not anymore.
We're making presents. Okay, my project is heart-shaped crayons. It's super easy. You just cut crayons up, put them into molds, and then bake them. I'm making something for my actual baby, but I'm gonna give it to Ariel because really a present for Wes is a present for Ariel.
A TikTok user even picked up something very interesting about the Try Guys in regards to their documentary. The Try Guys had released a documentary back in 2020 called Behind the Try, a Try Guys documentary. In the documentary, there was a moment where Zach actually unlisted one of their YouTube videos due to Ariel, Ned's wife, getting hate online. And people are looking back on the situation and finding it a little off-putting that Ned seemed to care more about how this whole thing affected him than his wife.
The video offline. I didn't tell anybody. They noticed.
Zach, imagine how you felt yesterday. I felt the exact same way, and now I also have had my project ripped off the internet by my friend.
I'm not involved in this project whatsoever.
Yeah.
Having looked at it, it looks to me like everyone hates Ariel. I barely see anything about Maggie. And the fact that you're taking it down without talking to us is totally unacceptable.
Well, I put it unlisted.
You cannot make a rash decision like that. That is totally bonkers.
I worked for months on that project, and my wife was getting the brunt of the cyberbullying. I think that you're overreacting, and I think we should put it back up and maybe consider, if you're really worried about it, disabling the comment section.
I scrolled through the comments, and normally I'm the first person to say that this is a minority. It's all of them. It's what people are doing.
It's not.
It's every tweet I've got.
It's not.
At first, when I was watching this, I was like, okay, yeah, he definitely should have talked to them before removing a video, especially if they said they've never removed a video before. But even still, just hearing the way that Ned is talking about the situation, it seems like he didn't care at all that his wife was being cyberbullied and cared way more about the fact that his work wasn't online anymore. The video was a DIY where Ariel was redoing Zach's office, and the video is back online. People have also noted that they feel like the other guys in the Try Guys always knew that Ned wasn't what he displayed on screen in terms of the I love my wife guy image he displays. Because in the lie detector test episode of the Try Guys, Eugene answered like this when asked about Ned and Ariel's marriage.
Eugene, do you secretly think that Ned and his wife are gonna get divorced someday?
No.
Of course he does.
He's lying.
It does look like the guys are going to address the entire situation in their next podcast episode. They tweeted out saying, the tripod will be taking a week off and returning next week on October 6th. We wanted to take some time to formulate our thoughts before recording the episode. Thanks for being patient. I feel like they're going to say in the podcast that the next couple videos that they're going to be posting on their main YouTube channel are going to be a little weird still as they navigate editing Ned out of the videos that they have pre-filmed. I mean, the reason why the internet was so suspicious about something going on between the Try Guys and Ned was because he was being edited out of videos, And it was a little obvious. I mean, it's very hard to take somebody out of an entire YouTube video. It's just so sad that they even have to do that. And that's just a lot of work to ask someone to literally cut someone out of all that footage. And it just sucks because I know they have a ton already filmed. They pre-filmed so far in advance that I just know it's going to take a very long time to get all that edited. I remember on a recent podcast episode, Zach was talking about how they literally started their holiday video series. And I just can't even imagine how much footage they have to go through and maybe even scrap because of all of this. Like, if they were already filming holiday videos and Ned was in them, I mean, we're talking months of videos that they have with Ned that have not been put on the internet yet. And they're going to have to try and cut him out. Like, oh my gosh. I also think they're probably going to be talking about how they handled things in the end, but it's probably not going to be like super in detailed since Kelsey mentioned they seem to be under strict NDA about the entire thing. So they're probably going to be, you know, super respectful and not say too much, but mention how they're going to move forward and how videos probably going to be a little weird. So as of now, that's what's been going on online. I guess we'll see what they really have to say shortly, but that's what's going on. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing well in your lives. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.